Uh, as winter drained on, Molly became more and more troublesome. She was late for work every morning and excused herself by saying that she had overslept. And she complained of mysterious pains. Also, her appetite was excellent. Claire had something very serious to say her. This morning she saw how one of Mr. Pilkington's men was talking to Molly, and she was allowing him to stroke her nose. Her nose. She went to Molly's stall and tore over the straw with her hoof. Hidden under the straw was a little pile of lumpy sugar and several branches of ribbon of different colors. 3 days later, Molly disappeared for some weeks. For some weeks, nothing has known of her whereabouts. Then the pigeons report that they have seen her on the other side of Wellington. She was between the shafts of a smart dog car painted red and black, which was standing outside a public house. A red-faced man in check breech agates, who looked like a politician, was stroking her nose and feeding her with sugar. It was changed totally, cause Napoleon and Snowball had disagreements several times about how to manage the farm, especially about the building of the windmill. And this provoked that the farm were divided about who was right until Napoleon took the control of the farm with help of his minions, who expelled to Snowball far away to the farm. After Snowball was expelled to the farm, Napoleon announced that from of the Sunday meetings, in future all questions relating to the working of the farm will be settled by a special committee of pigs, over by himself. This will meet in private and afterwards communicate their decision to the other. So, if they wanted to talk about a building of windmill, they will ask it to the committee and wait until the committee make the decision. All that year, the animals worked like slaves, but they were happy in their work. They grudged not effort or sacrifice. Mr. Whymper was a solicitor living in Wildon. He had agreed to act as intermediary between Animal Farm and the outside world, because the animals needed some materials that they could not produce in the farm. The animals felt doubtful about to make deals with human beings. Even the animal watched when Mr. Whymper with a kind of dread and avoided him as much as possible. The windmill was in ruins because some animals said that Snowball had crept under cover of night and destroyed it. In January, food fell short. The core was dramatically reduced, so Napoleon had to find a way to solve these issues. So he had accepted through Whymper a contract for 400 eggs a week. They will pay for enough grain and meal for feed the other animals of the farm. The prospect that to take the eggs away no was murder. The hens made a determined effort to thwart Napoleon's wishes. Their method was to fly up to the feathers and like their eggs, which smashes to the piece on the floor. He ordered the hens' ration to be stopped and decreed that any animal given so much as a grain of the core to a hen should be punished by death. There were a lot of rumors about Snowball. For instance, the animal said that Snowball was secretly frequenting the farm by the night. He stole the corn, he upset the milk pails, he broke the eggs, he trampled the set beets, he gained the bark of the fruit trees. Whenever anything went wrong, it became usual to attribute it to Snowball. Even Napoleon said that Snowball was a John's secret agent. They confessed that they had been secretly in touch with Snowball ever since his expulsion, that they had collaborated with him and destroying the windmill, and that they had entered into agreement with him and Hanover Animal Farm to Mr. Frederick. They added that Snowball had previously admitted to him that he had been John's secret agent for the years past. They had finished their confession, the dogs promptly tore their throats out.